Come on, Johnny. Out of all the motherfuckers you could fuck with, Johnny, what the fuck would make you stop at me, man? Huh? What would make you stop at that bus stop and fuck with me, Johnny? I know what it was. I know exactly what it was. Ain't no secret. You had 8 ball of that shit, Johnny. I figured by now that shit would have wore off, right? Johnny, what the fuck would make you get up and just say, you gonna slap me? Out of all the motherfuckers on planet Earth, Johnny, you gonna slap me? Had to be this shit right here, Johnny. Because it ain't 1917 no more, Johnny. This is 2025. Niggas fight back, Johnny. The fuck make you think you just gonna slap a nigga and then what you just gonna do? You just gonna walk off about your business, Johnny. And just ain't nothing gonna happen, Johnny. No, we gonna have to put on a bet nap, Johnny, to over and under for how many fucking days you gonna lay in the hospital. And I'm taking 13 and a half days. I'm taking the fucking over, Johnny. Now let me tell you something, Johnny. I need you to check in the AA, Alcohol Anonymous, and I need you to check the fuck out of AAB, African American Business, Johnny. This shit ain't had nothing to do with you. Sit your dumb ass down somewhere. You hear me? Now, Cam said what he said about jailing. I told Cam he did something you couldn't do in a Super Bowl. And then Cam, big, goofy, extra sensitive ass, started talking personal shit. So you and Cam could both sit y'all super goofy asses down some fucking where. Fucking cocaine Johnny and big fucking sensitive. You big sassy ass nigga, sit your dumb ass down somewhere, nigga. I don't know what the fuck you got going on. But I guess neither one of y'all could fuck with jailing. And then you talk about, I'm the biggest loser. You ain't did nothing on the football field. Neither did you, Johnny. You was in a fucking league for 2 weeks. They sent you to the fucking Australian Kangaroos. The fuck you, I think you did 2 years with the Lithuanian Bombers or some shit. Fuck is you talking about? You ain't did shit either. Get the fuck out of here, Johnny. Right.
YouTube, man, welcome back to the channel, y'all. We back with another video. We got this Johnny Manziel, whoever this guy, you know what I'm saying, whoever he is, disrespecting Gillie, disrespecting the OG. Now, why would you jump in that line of fire, bro, saying you gonna put your hands on Gillie? How you gonna say you gonna slap this man for some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you? That's how it happened to you. So you really think you just gonna walk up and slap Gillie, or you think you finna have a conversation with Gillie, especially after what you just said? Now you gotta stand on what you said. Since you jumped in that lane and said what you said, now you gotta stand on what you said. That's where you messed up at. See, the internet gonna get a lot of people and a lot of shit. This is where all the drama stems from, the internet, bro. The internet, people can just hop online, man, and just say anything and whatever they want to say about somebody, bro. You can't hop online talking about you gonna slap Gillie, bro. You inserting yourself in some drama that ain't even got nothing to do with you. It ain't even no beef. They just going back and forth on some entertainment, man. Cam Newton and Gillie the Kid ain't finna do nothing to each other, man. They ain't on nothing serious with each other. They just going back and forth talking. But for you to say you gonna slap this man, Cam ain't even say he was gonna slap him. Like, yeah, you tripping, bro. You doing way too much, bro. But that's how it is, though. When, like they said, I forgot who just said that. Man, I think that was Stack 5. I think he was just saying, what he was saying, when you get into some drama or something, it's like people wait until you get into something with somebody, then everybody just get to coming out the woodworks to get to saying what they really wanted to say. I think that was him that said that. I can't remember, man. Don't quote me on that, but somebody had just said that. So that's what basically was going on right here. When some shit go on and you had words with somebody that really wanted to have words with you and wanted to say something, you feel what I'm saying? They insert themselves into the drama. They insert themselves into the beef because they really wanted to say something to you the whole time. They ain't had the balls to say it, though. So they waited till you get into it with somebody else, and that's what's going on right here. You already know Gillie gonna You know he gonna respond. He funny as hell. You already know how OG do. He gonna respond every time, like he's supposed to, without a threat, without saying nothing bogus, none of that. He ain't said nothing bogus. He ain't gave no threat. But it's like, what you gonna do after you slap Gillie though? What's his name? Johnny Manziel. What you gonna do after you slap Gillie? What you gonna do? Not even just Wallow, just everybody around him, man. They gonna stump you out. Then off top, man, Gillie gonna beat you crazy. He gonna beat you silly in there. They gonna beat you silly. The whole entourage gonna beat you silly, bro. They just sound crazy as hell for you to say what you just said out your mouth, man. To insert yourself in somebody else's drama. That's what people need to stop doing, bro. It's a lot of that shit going on. There's a lot of that shit going on in the streets. People insert themselves in some drama that ain't got nothing to do with them. Y'all just watched the case. Y'all just watched the trial of somebody who made a song that didn't have to make no song and he'll still be alive if he'd have just kept his mouth closed. Shit like that. So yeah, inserting yourself in somebody else's drama, man, and then going, you gonna, man, what? You publicly saying, man, yeah, when I see you, man, I'ma slap you. Man, you understand what you saying out your mouth when you say that to a man. Okay, I know to be on point now. I'm glad you said that. You know, to be on point now. See, Gillie ain't finna call the cops and let it be known, oh man, this person just threatened me online. See, he ain't gonna pull, you know what I'm saying, Charles the White. He ain't gonna do what Charles the White do. See, Charles the White, he gonna make sure it's documented. But Gillie gonna make sure you gotta stand on what you gotta stand on. OG for Philly, so. You know, Gillie playing the street, Gillie playing by the street rules, bro. You already know how that shit go. So, Johnny Manziel, man, you had to stand on what you said. Real talk, though. Man, y'all comment below and let me know how y'all feel about it, man. Like, you got a line, like what's going on today where people think they can put their hands on somebody or people think they can threaten somebody. You can't threaten nobody online, man, because then you got to stand on that. Then if you really went on that, even if you go back and try to apologize or whatever you trying to do, a motherfucker ain't got to accept your apology. Person ain't got to accept your apology at all. Look, he still be on bullshit with you. So, yeah, y'all, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about that. Like, it just be crazy though, bro. How you could just jump into somebody else's business. You want to get physical with it. Gillie ain't said nothing, ain't got nothing to do with no physicality, like no type of drama, no type of nothing. Cam ain't said nothing, man, they just going back and forth. Shit, Cam talking about Gillie career. Cam feel like, shit, Gillie the kid, he feel like his rap career is trash. Like he said, man, I done Googled you. Ain't nothing really pop up on you. Like, who is you? Like, you really a nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Your career is this podcasting. That's what Cam News said. Gillie feel like, you know what I'm saying, that was a start to get his foot in the door to get to where he at. He's still in the hip-hop scene, in the hip-hop industry. So at the end of the day, that still makes him great. That still make him great. At the end of the day, he never veered away from hip-hop. He stayed into hip-hop, no matter whether your music, sometimes shit, rapping just might not be for you. But being on the hip-hop scene is. Same way like a blogger. Shit, we love hip-hop so much, you feel what I'm saying? We might not be rappers, but we love hip-hop so much and be tuned in so much, and for years of this and years and years and years of being journalists on this hip-hop shit, it give us a job to be able to blog, you feel what I'm saying? So, it all work hand in hand at the end of the day. When it comes to that for Gillie the kid, as far as his entertainment business, you can't knock him on that. He's still around all these years. He's still around doing what he got to do. He's still around, #1 podcast. Him and Wallow, they exchanging gifts. Wallow done gave Gillie $50,000 for his birthday. Gillie done gave Wallow with an old school. He gave Wallow an old school car for his birthday. You know what I'm saying? They exchanging gifts like shit. Boss moves, making boss moves, exchanging gifts, living life, man, laughing, enjoying it. They around all the rappers, all the stars. So, man, you got to get that to Gillie now. They doing their thing. But people need to, pretty much, bro, the moral of the story is, man, people need to watch their mouth and watch what you say out your mouth. You can't be out here threatening people. That's something that you shouldn't be doing, because you're going to have to stand on that. Johnny Manziel, whoever you is, make sure you're ready to stand on that when you see Gillie, because it'll get like that, especially when you insert yourself into black business. See, that's another thing too. You inserting yourself in black business, you know, that's the first thing that people gonna look at is color, and you already know that. So I don't even know why you even did the shit. I guess you did it for publicity, because you know the first thing people gonna look at is color. Not saying a black man could just automatically whoop a white man, but it's just like, why you jumping to this black business, knowing how black people get, knowing black people be on the bull. Why you wanna get him up out of character? Why you want Gillie to come up out of character and then have to slap you first when he see you? You know what I'm saying? That's just off instinct, just like to see you and just slap you in your face, bro, for what you said to him. But we'll promote violence over here on this channel, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. And shit, share the video, y'all. Turn the notification bell on. I'm on the road to 10K. It's free to hit the subscribe button. It's free to hit that like button, y'all. Keep dropping every day. And like I said, comment below and let me know how y'all be feeling about the videos. And go watch all my old videos too. The one from yesterday, the one the day before. Go watch all my shit. Run me up, y'all. I'm out.